What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army. It's been a crazy last 12 hours from the 2-hour live we had last night waiting on those Air Jordan 1 Travis Scotts to let us know, if we got a dub or not. But let's start off with some good stuff. This morning for the Jackie Robinson dunks, I did wind up hitting the grade school size in the Jackie Robinson dunks. Men's sizes, took an L. And the crazy thing is, I feel like when we have a hefty amount on Sneakers app, like they had like 79,000 pairs. That was a lot of pairs. When they have that certain amount, I feel like I always take L's. And when they have a less amount than that, I feel like I get the dub. But the Jackie Robinson dunks is going to be special. If you did get a dub on those, this ain't even one of those break, should I hold or sell? This either you going to rock them or you going to put them up as like a collector's piece right there. That's honestly how I feel about them. It seems kind of like the Mambacitas. Like, there will only be one Mambacita. I'm not sure if they're going to do another Jackie Robinson dunk or whatever the case may be. But those two shoes right there, I don't even think those should be under conversation as far as should I sell these or, this or this, that. If you got them, I feel like you bought them to wear. Or if you got them, I feel like you just love the history of that person and the history of that shoe. So, as far as the Jackie Robinson dunks, I feel like people still are going to sell them, and hopefully I can get like a good trade, for them on Trade Block or whatever the case may be. If you're not following me on Trade Block, make sure you do so because of these, the Jackie Robinsons and the Travis Scotts. I just want to make sure I'm adding some inventory just in case some people want to let them go, because we are still in a time right now where you do have a shoe that's going $200, $300 over retail as far as the Jackie Robinson dunks, and then when it comes with the Travis Scotts, them joints going $1,500, $1,600 over retail. So it's still a time where people need to make some money, and that also shows where a lot of people have been talking about, oh, sneaker industry is dead, reselling. It all depends on the shoe. All the GRs that's dropping, you ain't gonna make no bread on those. But some of these, dope sneakers, like even the Bart Simpson dunk, there was some noise going around that we supposed to be getting a shock drop on those sometime soon, in which I feel like it will happen. But I just feel like those joints did not shock drop today because a lot of people already knew about it. And that's why I feel like Nike is hip to everything that's been going on. That's why I feel like we haven't been getting the same amount of shock drops as we used to do, because everything was so routine. Like, I literally could just tell y'all what shoes was going to shock drop, and then it happened. But, now I feel like Nike is starting to throw a wrench in a lot of people's plans, and to be honest with it and to be fair, I'm cool with it, I'm still going to have that inside, and once I do get the info army, I'm going to try to let y'all know without blowing up the spot. And I just feel like being live for the Bart Simpson shock drop, I feel like that would have just added more fuel to the fire. So I do feel like we will be getting that shock drop sometime soon this week. And when my homie hit me up and say, hey, just keep an eye out, I know something is coming out. So Army, just keep an eye out for the next couple days. When they gonna drop, I don't know, but once I get that information, y'all already know. Either look for a tweet or just make sure that y'all got that notification hit, so that way y'all can make sure that y'all get notified when we do go live. Again, Army, speaking of the live yesterday was crazy. Y'all are hilarious, man. From Wayne Brady comments, from Butterbean comments, to Bam Bam Bigelow comments. I want to say my Haitian bro, I think somebody called him Bobby Lashley. Like last night was hilarious, and I felt like they kind of took away the sting of the Travis Scott drop. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all, Army, and I'm going to take it back a little bit. The OG Travis Scott, the first joints, the Travis Scott High Mochas, I hit those on Travis Scott website. I got a dub on his website. That was the first time and the last time. I feel like how easy things were then, that is impossible now. And when they did do the raffle yesterday, I didn't feel like I was going to get a dub because I haven't hit on, again, any of them since those. Just generally when we have a raffle or something like that, you get a couple people who actually get dubs. Like this morning for the live, I want to say 2 people, my boy Trady Kicks and another member of the Army, said they hit on Tyler pairs. All I've seen was dubs on Tyler pairs. I didn't see not one person with a manual dub from the raffle on these Travis Scott Jordan 1 Reverse Mochas. Now, we know how it goes, right? This ain't nothing new, and I just feel like, I don't even want to say something needs to be done, because I just feel like once we've been dealing with this stuff for years, it's almost just like you get upset about it, but it's just like, you gotta just move on because there's nothing that we can do. If they not doing nothing to stop it, nothing we can do is gonna stop it as well, Army. So, with that being said, this Thursday, we do have the sneakers draw. Now, y'all know, now for right now, as far as sneakers app with Travis Scott's, I got the Travis Scott 4s off sneakers app. I've got the Travis Scott 1s. I don't think I hit none of the 1s on sneakers, but I did hit on Nike. I was able to pick up a pair from Nike. So that was the sneaker pass. So as far as the Travis Scott OGs, the first one, I got those on the sneaker pass. The Travis Scott 4s, I got those on the sneakers app. The Jordan 1 Travis Scott lows, my boy Sneaker Sluts, he threw me a free pair. The Travis Scott frags, I was able to get those off sneakers app dub. The Travis Scott 6s, I was able to get those for retail. The first pair of the olives. The British khakis, my boy Sneaker Sluts, he gave me a free pair of those. So this right here, Army, either I'm gonna get a free pair, either I'm gonna do some work, you know, for somebody, a collab, a promotional or something for the Travis Scott reverse mochas, or I'm gonna get them joints for retail. As of right now, I'm either retail or a free pair or Travis Scott's. And I want to keep I forgot the Travis Scott Fragment Highs. Those were the first ones that I had to pay resale for. I paid $3,500 for those. So, hey, I'm part of the resale club when it comes to Travis Scott's as well. But with that being said, Army, if you look at the Travis Scott Frag Highs, those are starting to take a dip. So if they in your right price range, go ahead and grab them, because who said, I think John Brown said it in a live yesterday. He think that after these, all Travis, you know, Jordans are going to go up. And I can see them starting to go back up because now the hype is back. This seems like the sneaker community, as far as the excitement and the disappointment and, you know, the videos and the content regarding sneakers or regarding one shoe. This first half, and I mentioned this in my live, this first half hasn't been that memorable. Like, my top 3 shoes as far as the first half is the Rui 8s, probably the Midnight Navy 6s, and the Georgetown Jordan 1s. Like, those are my memorable Jordan. I have to pay resale for the Mambacitas. I paid $1,000 for those. But just as far as like retail pickups, those are my 3 favorite. And to be honest, like, they okay. I love them, but it's not like the heat that we got dropping these next couple months, man. October is stacked. We was talking about how stacked September is in the lab. August is stacked. It's about to be bananas, and I'm liking it simply because I feel like more content is going to be able to come from this. We're going to be able to go live a lot more, trying to cop these shoes. So I'm excited for this, Army, but still be selective with what you're doing. I do not say because you took an L on the Travis Scott yesterday, you go pay that $1,600. Now, if you like, hey, Break, I got the $1,600, I want them, I don't want to worry about them, and you do you, by all means. But I do see these joints dropping. I don't see them dropping less than $1,000 though. Some people in the chat see them going around $800. Most of the Travis Scotts that have dropped in the past have gone down less than $1,000. The OG Highs, Flight said, went less than $1,000. And if memory serves me correctly, I would say that all of them did go below $1,000, especially like the lows. Some of them was at like $700, some of them was like $800. So remember, history always repeats itself when it comes to these sneakers. And if them joints is at $1,600, they're going to get closer to that $1,200. I remember when the Travis Scott Fragment Lows was around $1,200. They back at like $1,500, $1,600 now. But I would rather pay $1,200 than pay $1,600. A lot of people probably like, Break, you tripping trying to pay $1,200. But when it comes to Travis Scott's, that's like my threshold. Like, I don't want to go higher than $1,200. I would rather do half in trades and half in cash. But that $1,200 for me, I just know the market of Travis Scott is anywhere from $1,200 to like $1,700. So I'll definitely want to pay, you know, as close to the bottom of market as possible. So again, as of right now, if you don't have a reliable source to, you know, grab you a pair right now, it wasn't a lot of people showing dubs on, you know, Travis Scott website yesterday. So I personally will wait to, at the sneakers app, do they drop. I see I'm on my year, got their raffle open. Undefeated got their raffle open. I think they started like an hour ago. Undefeated got like a 4-hour raffle open. My year, I think they did something. Wish ATL got raffle. So a lot of these tier 0 spots are doing their raffles as well. So I will wait to, you know, the sneakers drop all the way to these stores, get their pairs in, so that way you know more legit pairs are out there. It's a lot of legit pairs that are out there now, but you want those official releases, you know, to get warmed up, and then you start grabbing them, because once them shoes actually start hitting people's hands and people, you know, get back to reality, oh man, mortgages due, rent due, gas, food, you know, daycare, price of living. A lot of people, I feel like, will be selling these. And once people start selling them, that's when that price is gonna go down. So again, Army, you shouldn't even have FOMO after yesterday, because again, only seen 2 people got dubbed on Tyler pairs. As far as the men pairs, I feel like this may have been the worst, because at least for the Travis Frag highs, it was a couple people, like I seen maybe a couple people that hit like a 13 or a 12 or an 11. But literally yesterday, I seen no men W's. Travis Frag highs, I seen a handful. So I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people just like, oh man, these joints don't be getting bodied. These joints don't be getting bodied. I did have my Twitter post, and that joint went crazy. That Twitter post that I made just talking about the Travis Frag, how somebody carted 21 pairs. Now, I didn't say that they actually checked out 21 pairs, but the fact that they were able to cart. Now, it could have been Photoshop, whatever. You know, all I see is an image of somebody carting 21 pairs. Now, if they were able to cart 21 pairs, some people were still able to get out with just carting 1 pair, but multiple times. So if you were able to cart 21 pairs, just imagine what some people were able to do with just 1 shoe in a cart and was able to check out. And that's just the bigger picture that I was trying to show. I wasn't trying to show that somebody carted 21 pairs and checked out. I'm just saying that these bots are allowing people to cart this many pairs. So just imagine how many people are able to just to cart 1 pair. If they were able to cart 21, I'm sure it was tons of people who were able to cart just 1 pair, and they was able to check out, y'all. So pretty much it for the whole Travis Scott. Again, y'all, we will be going live on the 21st. Hold your money. I say hold it out for at least 2 weeks, Army. At least 2 weeks. See what that market do. If you see the market starting to go down, and you like, all right, man, it's at my threshold and you want to buy. But if you see it going down, you're like, man, I think it still may go down. Continue to do what y'all think is going to be best for y'all, because you know your boy is going to do what I got to do that's going to be best for me, Army. So I just want to give y'all that information and still show y'all that a lot of people be tripping, talking about, oh, sneakers is down, resale down, sneaker market is down, the price of shoes. It all depends on the shoes, because if they drop a Travis Scott every 3 months, it's going to be that same pandemonium every 3 months. And you see by Travis Scott dropping the shoe, he got the whole sneaker community talking again, Army. So brace yourself, put your seatbelt on. Travis Scott is just the beginning. Chicago Reimagines, the Taxi 1s, the Cherry 11s, the I'm on my year 4s, the my year 12s. Like, it's still so much other crazy stuff that have yet to drop, Army. So again, put your seatbelt on and get ready for this crazy last 6 months of 2022. Army, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Smash that thumbs up. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vault. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones. And of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get him easy. Yours old him first season. Them most beefy, looking like 2 laughs. 2 less, cause your ass taking nail.